welcome to our Friday workout. I'm so excited you're here. We miss you. And we're gonna have some fun today, okay? These are a couple of the things we're gonna be using for our workout. So I got a glider, but hopefully you have a paper towel. Paper plate, sorry, paper plate. And if you don't have one, don't worry, you're still gonna feel the burn. We also need a band, weights, and maybe a pillow, just for knee support when you're doing push-ups on your knees today. So we're gonna have some fun, and I'm very excited about everything.
Please proceed.
And just make sure you keep the core super, super tight. You squeeze the abs, you squeeze your glutes, keep your shoulders down, and we're gonna have some fun, okay? So our first exercise, actually the warm-up, I'm gonna just show you the easier version of the exercise, and then we're gonna get started with the harder version, okay? So that easier version, just if you have sensitive knees, is going to be starting with the leg lifts, okay? So core is super tight. If you have a sensitive back or knees, you're gonna start with that, okay? You're gonna tighten the core super tight. You're gonna lift that leg up. You're gonna lower it just a tiny bit, and then you're gonna bring it to the side, okay? So you're gonna lift, bring it down, bring it out to the side, okay? So this is gonna be the easier version of the exercise, right? If you have sensitive back or knees. Now, if the back and knees are good, this is what we'll do. We're gonna sit back into the hips, shoulders back and down, abs are super, super tight, and we're gonna bring that leg to the side, okay? So you're sitting into your hips, chest stays open, shoulders are down, you're on the heel of the standing leg, and then you're feeling the hip and the quad working, okay? Nice. Chest is open the whole entire time. And again, if you have sensitive knees, you just start with that little leg lift, going up and then out to the side. Nice work. Good job. Very good. Now, if you don't have the paper plate, don't worry. You're just moving the leg back and forth like this, okay? And we're just going. I know you want that burn. Nice work, everybody. Good job. Now, shoulders are relaxed. Chest stays open, always. Good breathing.
Begin set 2.
Smiling, because it's Friday and it's beautiful out there, ladies. Good job. Nice, pushing through that heel. Staying into that hip. Good. Sitting into that hip. Good. Nice work. Keep going. You're going to start feeling that burn very soon. Nice work. Abs are super tight. Shoulders relaxed. Good going. Hopefully everybody's getting a little out of breath. You could add the arms, you could keep your elbows in, either one is good. Just make sure your back is nice and flat. Good going. Never rounding your back.
Exercise.
Nice, let's take a break. Woo! Hopefully everybody felt the burn. And again, if you don't have the paper plate, don't worry. You're just moving the leg back and forth, okay? Nice work. Very good. So we're pushing through that heel. Again, shoulders are down, abs are super tight.
Begin set 3.
Now we're gonna switch sides. Good job. Nice. Very good. The key is to really sit into that heel. You want to feel that quad and the glute working. So what we're doing, we're getting the heart rate up. We're warming up the whole entire body right now. Now, if you're still doing the leg lifts, ladies, you are burning by now. I know you are. And plus, you're working the same muscle group that we are doing with the glider or the paper plate, without putting pressure on the knees. Nice work. Good going. Shoulders down. Very good. We got one more set. And then after that, we're going to switch to a push-up. Now, if you have sensitive shoulders or wrists,
begin set 4.
You could do a plank, like a modified plank on the chair or a bench or a wall. If your shoulders are okay, but still get sensitive, you could do push-ups against the ledge or the wall. Now, if your shoulders are okay, we're gonna do push-ups on the floor on your knees, okay? That's coming up your way. I know you're excited. Woo! This is fun. I'm burning. Good going. Now make sure for the next one, if you're doing push-ups on the knees, you have a pillow available for the knees, okay? But I'm just gonna quickly show you the modified version. So Squeeze in the tushy, shoulders down. You can do it against the ledge. Good. Or just a plank if your shoulders are sensitive. Slowly going down, slowly coming up.
1.
Shoulders relaxed, pinching the pen, you squeeze in the tushy, right? So we're starting here. Now if that's too easy and your shoulders are good, you're gonna switch to the floor here. Squeeze in the abs, super tight, okay, as tight as you can. Make sure you're not letting the hips drop. You're not letting your tushy go too high up. Now from here, you're gonna keep your shoulders relaxed and you're gonna slowly go down. You're gonna come up and you're gonna stretch your back, okay? This
Stop
is the next,
exercise.
a little bit more challenging version from the other one. Down slow, coming up, squeeze in the abs, sitting back. Nice work, everybody. Hope you're having fun. Tushy squeeze. Slowly down.
Begin set 2.
And again, the cue just told us to stop. If you need to take a break for the shoulders or your back, take one. If not, keep going. Nice. Now, to make this a little bit more challenging, instead of sitting back into your heels, now this is a break for your wrist and your back when you sit back like this, you can just keep going. You could go down nice and slow, and then coming up, relaxing the shoulders. Now your tushy's tucked and squeezed, right? So we're not letting the hips drop. Beautiful, we're squeezing everything. Good, slowly down.
Stop exercise.
Slowly up. Good going. Nice. If you need a little tiny break, take one. If not, keep going. Good. Hopefully by now you're shaking. Now make sure there's no pain in the shoulders. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm getting red. I think I'm working pretty hard over here, ladies.
Begin set 3.
Nice. Squeeze in the tushy again. Slowly down. Again, if you need that break, take one. If not, keep going. Good. We got just the neck and shoulders. Make sure there's no pain there. Slowly down, slowly up. As you go down, the gravity is taking you down really fast, so you want to control it. Nice and slow. And don't go all the way down, okay? Beautiful. Make sure the shoulders don't come up, the elbows don't go out too far. You kind of let the elbows go back. Nice. Squeeze in the abs.
Stop exercise.
Good, let's take a quick break, ladies. Woo! Very good. If you want to make it more challenging, you could always go on your tippy toes, but I prefer for today to stay on your knees and go for longer, okay? Because I can't see your form, so I want to make sure you don't get injured. So we're going to go back to just push-ups on the knees. You can also elevate your toes off the floor. That will make it a little more challenging. And then slowly going down, slowly coming up. After we finish with this one, ladies, we are going to do some ab work with the band. Now, if you have a band available, we're going to put it over the top of the thighs as fast as we can after the push-ups. And we're going to go on your back, okay? If you don't have a band, don't worry. You're still going to feel the burn. Keep
Stop
breathing.
exercise
Woo!
and switch to the next
Nice, very good.
station.
Awesome. So we got the band. If you have one, let's put it on top of the thighs. If you don't have one, don't worry. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go flat on your back like this. Abs super, super tight. You're pushing
Begin
through your
set
heels.
1.
You're squeezing the abs, bracing yourself, and you're holding this, okay? This is if you have a sensitive back, and you just hold a position. Then from here, very slowly, you're going to open up the inner thighs and slowly come back in. Squeezing everything in the body right now. That's if the back is sensitive, and the neck as well. Now, if you want to make this a little bit more challenging, and your neck allows you, chin is high, there's a nice gap between the chin and the chest. Good. And keep your upper
Stop
body
exercise.
nice and tall. You're pinching that penny in between your shoulder blades. Nice. Very good. Now, this is if you have sensitive back. Now, if your back is good, there's no pain, and you really can engage the core without any
Begin
pain in the
set
back,
2.
you lift your legs up. You put your heels together, and you slowly open it up, slowly bring it back in. Now, as you're holding the crunch, make sure there's no neck tension. Good. Make sure the back is pressed into the floor. Chin is nice and high. Exhale as you open up. Good. Very good. breathing. Nice. Good job. Very good. I know some of you are thinking, Evie, let's make this harder.
Stop,
Very good.
exercise.
So now let's put the band a little bit lower over the ankles, okay? Now this is if your back is fine and you never have back issues, you could try this one out. Keep the back nice and flat. Don't lower the legs too low.
Begin
Sometimes
set
that can
3.
bother the low back. The idea is to keep that core tight. Good. Exhale as you open and slow release. Good job. Nice. As you do it, imagine the toes are pointing in towards each other and you leading with that heel. Nice. Good engagement of the core. Every time you open, you exhale through the mouth. Good. Very good. Shoulders relax. Now, if you have a sensitive back, just keep doing the first version of the exercise, okay?
Stop,
that I showed you with the
exercise.
feet down. Good. When we elevate the legs up, it's always a little bit more challenging on your low back. And again, the cue said to stop, but we're going. I know you're having too much fun right now to stop. Keep going. Now, when we finish with this, we're going to
Begin
continue
set
with
4.
the hips. So I'm really getting the hips. You know how much I like to work my tushy. Good. So in a second, after this exercise, we're going to put the band over the top of the thighs. We'll start with some clamshells for anybody with sensitive back. And if not, we're going to do, if you have a good back, we're going to make it a little bit more challenging. Nice. Good job. Keep going. Almost there. Woo! You got it. Keep going.
Stop, exercise,
That
and
was
switch to
awesome.
the next station.
Okay, let's switch it up. So now we got the band over the top of the thighs. If you don't have a band, don't worry. You're still going to feel the burn. And again, if you have a sensitive back, you're going to start with a clamshell where you keep one hip on top of the other and you're starting with little tiny pulses, okay, for 2 sets, no stopping.
Begin set 1.
Now, if the back is good, you're going to lift the leg, point your toes down, and you're going to start with 5 little circles and 5 holds, okay? So you're holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One hip is on top of the other. Shoulders are relaxed. Abs are super engaged the whole time. You're feeling it right in the glute. That's what we're targeting. And then 5 circles again. You know how much I like the circles and the pulses. That's when we really feel the burn. Good, and hold. Nice.
Stop, exercise.
Good. And again, the cue says to stop. But we're going. We're having too much fun today to stop. 5 pulses, 5 holds. Good. Keep going. Now you can keep your head down all the way.
Begin set
If you're
2.
worried about the shoulder or the neck, or you can elevate it a little bit, but I like it this way a little bit more. Beautiful. And hold. Nice. Very good. If you feel any pain in your back, switch into the clamshell. You're doing amazing. Nice work. Squeeze in the abs right now. Shoulders are down. The higher the leg, the harder it gets, okay? Just make sure you're not arching your back. Good. You can put your hand down in front of you if you want to create more tension in the core. Nice. If
Stop,
you want to work the
exercise.
balance more, you just bring your hand up. Good. Take a break. Woo! That was a good one. Let's switch sides. Again, sensitive back. You will do the clamshell, little pulses, okay? Like this. Just tiny little pulses. Keeping one hip on top of
Begin
the other.
set 3.
If everything's good, the back, the hips are good, you're going to lift that leg up. Now, this is always a harder side because we already worked that side on the other side. We're doing little 5 little circles and 5 holds. The idea is to not to open up the hip, right? So you always want to make sure your toes are pointing down, okay? Very good. Abs are super, super tight as you can. And you're breathing too. Breathing is very important. Good. Very good. That's it.
Stop, exercise.
Nice. Almost there. Engage in everything in the body right now. Good. I don't know about you, but I am burning. Woo! Keep going, my ladies. I know you got it. You got it. We don't want to
Begin
give
set
up.
4.
No, not today. Very good. So when we finish with this, we are going to do another ab exercise. Be a fun one. And we're gonna work your triceps at the same time. So you will need one weight. It could be a little higher, like a 8 or a 10. If you don't have that one weight, you could use both lighter weights, okay? 2 lighter weights. Good, keep going. Abs are super tight. We're gonna do some
Stop
crunches.
exercise
Nice.
and switch
Take
to
a
the
break,
next
ladies.
station.
Very good. Woo! Okay. So what we'll do now, we're on our back. Abs are tight. Now, if you have a band, keep it. If you don't worry. You're still gonna feel that burn. Okay, so there's that weight. It could be a 10, even a 15 if you have heavy
Begin
weights.
set 1.
Good, and then you're tighten the core, and then you're going down towards the forehead, and then you come straight up. Your elbows directly underneath the shoulders. You're pinching the penny. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Evie, let's make this harder. Now, this is a modification for anybody with a sensitive back, right? You keep your core super tight. Now, if you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you bring one leg up, keeping the core engaged the whole entire time. Very good. One leg, good. Or the other leg, right? So you can,
Stop
if you bring that
exercise.
one leg up, you go through that first set, and then you can switch sides. Beautiful. Now, I know some of you are thinking, Evie, let's make this harder. Okay, if the back is fine, no pain in the back, we lift both legs up and keep the core super tight. Now, when your head is down
Begin set 2.
and your legs are off the floor, ladies, your back is working so much harder right now, okay? So I want you to imagine you pushing your back down to the ground, squeezing the abs, bracing yourself. Imagine you're planking right now. Good. Now, if the weight is too light, just keep going. Don't stop. Nice. Very good. Or you could use both weights, okay? Either one is good, but I want you to feel that tricep and the core. Now, I know some of you want me to make it harder. Now, again, if your back is good and you really can engage that core super hard, extend that one leg out. If you have the band, that makes it harder. If you don't have one, do not worry. You're still going to feel it. The lower the straighter leg,
3.
the harder the core is working. Good. You know how I like the whole body to be working at the same time. We don't want to waste a second, ladies. Good job. Very good. Breathe. Make sure there's no elbow tension. If your elbow is starting to get tired, you could always just lift your arms up and hold it, okay? Make sure shoulders are down and make sure you're breathing. Good. The back stays pressed. Imagine I was going to put a piece of paper underneath your back and slide it from one side to the other, and you would say, no, Evie, I won't let you do that because I'm engaging my core so hard right now. There's no back pain or shoulder pain or elbow pain. Nice. If the back is, for any reason, feeling this,
Begin
go back to that
4.
first exercise we did. Nice work. Almost there. After we finish with this one, we're going to do some flies. We're going to get that chest going. Right now, we're getting triceps, thighs, balance, stability, a little bit of everything. Make sure you're breathing. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm shaking. My abs are on fire right now. If you want more challenge, you lower the leg without letting the back come up. Good job. We're going to grab 2 weights in a second, and those actually can be lighter because for
Stop
the flies,
exercise and
we
switch
don't want
to
to go
the
too
next
heavy.
station.
So you can still keep the band if you have one available. If not, don't worry. Okay, so again, the modification, you keep your back nice and flat, abs are engaged, shoulders are down. If you have sensitive shoulders, just keep the arms straight like this, okay? Don't let it move. Now, if your shoulders are good and you want to make it more challenging, you just lower the arms out just to here. Never let that elbow go past that shoulder, okay? Not too low. And imagine you're hugging somebody. So you go out, inhale down slow. Exhale, squeeze the chest. Beautiful. Nice. So this is the first version of the exercise, okay? Now again, if your shoulders are sensitive, you keep it up and you don't move. If you want to make it harder, you extend the arms out and there's no pain in the shoulder. Okay. Now if your back is sensitive, you keep your hips down. If If you want to make it more challenging and get the glutes going, you lift your tushy up, okay? And then you add that fly.
Begin set 2.
Good. You don't have to go extremely high on the bridge. You could just do a little one. Just squeeze your tushy. You want to feel the chest and the tushy, not the low back. Good work. Nice work, everybody. Nice. Make sure never go low. You just go out still to where you could see the weights with the side of your eye, okay? You don't go too low. If you go all the way down to the floor, that could actually hurt your shoulder. Good. As you come up, don't let the weights touch. Exhale fully on the way up. Inhale.
Stop.
Exhale, squeeze.
Exercise.
Nice. If you need that break, take one. But who needs a break today, ladies? Now, let's make this a little bit more challenging. Make sure your back is good on this. Again, if you have a sensitive back, I wouldn't go for this one. I would just stick to either hips down
set 3.
or a little tiny bridge. And now we're going to try to do the flies with one leg up. Nice. And again, if you have a band, it'll make it a little bit more challenging because you engage in the core a little bit more that way. But if you don't have a band available, don't worry. You're still working very hard. Make sure there's no back pain. If you're starting on your back right now, lower the hips a little bit or bring the other foot down so both legs are down. Or just bring your hips all the way down to the ground.
Stop.
Beautiful.
Exercise.
Very good. Let's switch sides. Again, who needs a break? Good. We're just going. Woo! Nice work, everybody. We're getting your hips. We're getting the glutes. We're getting your hamstrings. We're getting chest and shoulders. Again, if your shoulder's getting tired, just lift the arms up like this and hold it. Be very careful not letting the arms go too low. Almost like imagine you're hugging a bear. Good going. Now after this, ladies, when we finish, we're gonna keep our weights. They don't have to be heavy. Thighs are good. Or soup cans or water bottles, whatever you have. Keep your band if you have it. If not, don't worry. And we're gonna do our wall sits after. Something extra.
Stop exercise and switch to the next station.
Now let's roll to the side and slowly coming up. Good job, that was awesome. Now we're gonna move on to our next exercise, which is the wall sit, your other favorite exercise besides the planks. Now again, if you have sensitive knees, just do a tiny little wall sit. See what feels good on your knees. And see how my knee, double check if your knee and your ankles align. Now you lift your toes up. Keep your core super, super tight, okay? As tight as you can. Now, if you have sensitive shoulders, just start with that little bicep curl, okay? Now, if you have shoulder sensitivity, keep that elbow really tucked in all the way and just do this. Now, if your shoulders are okay and you want to make this harder, as you go up with the bicep, you're going to add a press.
Exercise.
Okay? Now, it's kind of tricky because it's coordination. That one arm stays tucked in, right? It does the bicep. The other arm does the press.
Begin set 2.
Good. Nice work. And you don't have to go extremely heavy on the press. Beautiful. Good job. Now your back. Make sure the back stays nice and flat. Abs are super tight. Woo! If you want to make it harder, go lower. If you want to make it easier for the knees, come up higher. The idea is to never let your knees come in, okay? The knees push out into the band if you have a band. If you don't have a band, don't worry.
Exercise.
Good, let's switch sides. I don't know about you, but I am feeling this. Woo! Good job. So, any shoulder sensitivities, just do that bicep. If you have a neck tension when you do the press, just switch it to the bicep. Always good to modify
Begin
it
set 3.
if the body's talking to us. Good job. Who knows what's coming next? Woo! Our planks are coming. We're going to have some fun on the planks today. Guess what I got? I got that glider for the planks. And I know you have your paper plates, so we could use those for the plank. Keep breathing. Make sure back stays flat. There's no pain in your back right now. You're feeling your quads working. Nice.
Stop.
I'm a little out of breath. I don't know about you. We're getting your whole body today, okay? Good job. We got no time to waste. Good job. Keep going. Nice. You're feeling the shoulders.
Begin set
You're feeling
4.
the bicep. You're feeling your quads. No shoulder pain though. If you do feel the shoulder pain, you switch it to just the bicep curl. Your back stays flat, remember. Woo! Keep going. After this, you can keep your band if you want to make it harder, because the planks are coming your way. Let's do this. Woo! Come on. Can't believe how hard I make you work, ladies. When I do these exercises, woo!
Stop
I can
exercise
definitely
and
feel
switch
it.
to the next
Nice work.
station.
Okay, I'm gonna move my mat a little bit. All right, so again, if you have sensitive shoulders, do the plank elevated. If you have sensitive wrists, do it on your knuckles. We are going to start on your palms. You can switch it to knuckles for your wrists, okay?
Begin set 1.
Now, this is the proper plank. I'm gonna just go over the form quickly. So you tuck and squeeze. So it's not this, it's not too low. Your body's in a straight line, your shoulders are relaxed, okay? I will always remind you that proper form because that's everything. If we do the plank with that form, we're gonna get that back tension. Now, the first version of this exercise is just to do little movement with the knees, okay? This is if you have a sensitive back and you don't wanna do anything crazy, you don't wanna do mountain climbers with a paper plate, you just do this, okay? But every time you move, you're really squeezing the glutes super tight, and you're keeping your hips nice and aligned. They're not moving, okay? They never move.
Begin set 2.
If your wrists get tired, you could switch it to the forearm. This will be harder, squeezing that tissue. Good. Now the band, what the band does, is make it a little bit more challenging for the low abs. Now, if you want to advance it a little bit more, you just bring that one knee in. Again, this is only if your back is good. I would do the movement elevated. I wouldn't do this on the floor with a high knee. I always worry about that back, because then the back wants to round. Good. When you elevate it and you're doing the mountain climber, it's a little easier on your back. Now, continue with what I was doing if it felt good on your back, okay? If you want a little bit more of a challenge, let's add the glider, or your paper plate, or just keep going with whatever felt challenging. Okay, so elbow directly underneath the shoulder. If you have, if your back feels good, try this. Squeeze the abs, you're sliding that paper plate in, and bring it back. If you don't have that paper plate, don't worry, you just do the movement. If your back is getting tired, you can always switch your back to straight arms. That's an easier version of an exercise. I prefer the forearms because it's a little bit more challenging for me. Good. I like to do the movement planks either on straight arms or elevated. Good. Keep going. Good. If you need that break for your back, take one. Again, if your back is getting tired, switch it to straight arms. But if not, keep going. Good going. Good going, everybody. Come on.
Begin set 4.
Last final one. Every time you move, you squeeze the abs. Make sure there's no knee pain. Now, if that's too much, you're just holding a plank. Whatever feels good on your shoulders and your back. The knees are soft. You never feel pressure in your knee right now. Woo! Keep going. The band makes it harder. The glide is making it harder. Woo! Come on. Seconds left, everybody. I know you got it. You got it. Imagine I'm watching you right
exercise. Now. Your training is now complete.
Good one.
And continue to the
That was awesome. We did it, ladies. Nice work. I don't know about you, but I felt it. Okay, my shoulders, my quads, my glutes, everything. Now, very quickly, I'm actually going to show you two of my other favorite stretches because I know the stretching is really, really important. So we're gonna stretch your back quickly. You can take the band off. We'll go on your back, nice and slow. Relax in the shoulders. This is a great stretch after what we did, okay? After that final plank. So what you're doing is you're bracing yourself right now. Keeping the core tight. Imagine there's a ball coming to your stomach, like somebody would throw a ball, and you would squeeze the abs, squeeze them, then very slowly bring your leg up. Good. Grab it underneath the knee, because when we keep it on top of the knee, we can put pressure on your knee. Whoever's got sensitive knees can put a little pressure there. So you grab it underneath the knee, relax your shoulders, and hug your knee. And just breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Good. Shoulders are down. If you ever have a day when you did a lot of work or moved furniture or something and your back is a little sensitive, or you just did planks and you kind of feel like your back is a little tired, just do this stretch. Shoulders are down, chest is open. Now, if this feels good on your back and you do have a sensitive back, stick with this one, okay? The next one is going to be the hamstring stretch. Now, this is a great one, but you have to be careful and still keep bracing. Imagine that ball is coming to you and you have to still keep bracing. So you're stretching the back of the leg. You're grabbing onto it. Don't force it. Make sure it feels good on the back of the leg. Shoulders relaxed. If you start feeling your back, go back to that hugging the knee. Good. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did a little hamstring work, so we're stretching the back and the hamstrings on these two. Now again, bracing yourself before you lift the leg, okay? Anytime you're lifting the legs off the floor, you want to engage the core first. So you're squeezing the abs, you feel the abs, and then you bring the leg up. Nice, you grab it underneath the knee. Inhale through the nose, relax your shoulders. Good. Nice, you can make a little routine and do these stretches daily, ladies, after your workout or at the end of the day, beginning of the day. Those are great for the back. Now, if your back allows, you're gonna lift the leg up. Don't let your hips move. You grab onto that leg. You wanna feel a stretch in the back of the leg. You don't wanna feel any pain in that back right now. Shoulders are down. Good. How often do we stretch the hamstrings, ladies? Those are tight. Good going. Nice, relax in the shoulders. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Woo! That was good, very good. Now, if you want to continue with the stretches, ladies, make sure you check out our YouTube channel, Fit Club for Women, and also make sure you do your cardio, okay? Very important, okay? So do 30 minutes, an hour if you have the time. Also, at this time, I know I told you, I think last week, to do the intervals. So stick with the intervals. Those are really good for you. You could change them up, but also, see if you could track the calorie burn, okay? So every time you go out for a walk or a run or a jog, whatever it is, you want to burn more calories every time, okay? And then also, I want to encourage you to use the MyFitnessPal. I actually been using that to track my calories. I've been putting in my, doing a little food journal, and it works really well. And it keeps me on track, so check that out. And what else? You did amazing. I'm so excited that you joined me today. And I'll be seeing you next Friday. And I want to wish you happy Mother's Day. I hope everybody's going to have the best Mother's Day ever. And keep on moving the body, okay? Love you.